channel. Today I am super excited about this video. As you can tell, I look completely different. Next day after the Met Gala was on Monday. Tuesday, I put a poll up on my community center and asked you guys which makeup look you guys would want me to recreate. So actually, Jennifer Lopez, that look won the poll by 46%, but second place was Kim Kardashian. I was only gonna do Jennifer Lopez look. But then I got an email from KKW Beauty that kind of gave like a little bit more insight on everything that Mario used to create her look for the Met Gala. So I thought, you know what, I have all those products here. Like, why not have fun? Why not step out of my comfort zone? Because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just a 40-year-old mom of 2 teenagers that, you know, just loves makeup and loves to play in makeup. So I thought, this would be super fun to recreate these looks that are so far out of my comfort zone. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just been something fun. Like, I really enjoyed this. I will be recreating Jennifer Lopez's look. I have searched high and low like an FBI detective, trying to find what products Scott Barnes used on her eyes, and I have found it, and I am so excited. I have screenshots to prove that it's the product. So I'm gonna run down to Sephora tomorrow and grab that particular product, and I will recreate that look, and it will be up on my channel on Saturday. I do love the KKW Beauty brand. It is a brand that I really enjoy, and I have quite a few products from her brand. So when I found out that I had pretty much everything that Mario used, I thought, you know what, fine, I'll go ahead and do Kim's, I'll go ahead and do Jennifer's, and we'll just have fun with it. So I'm excited to jump right into this, and yes, that I had some struggles along the way, of course, because again, I repeat, I am not a makeup artist. I do not know what I'm doing. But it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, hair is pulled up. I'm just wearing a sports bra because I don't think I have anything to wear for this tutorial. I don't have fancy clothes. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm a basic bitch, so I have no fancy clothes. I don't want to take this too serious. I just want to have fun with it and not be super serious. You know what I mean? So I have all my KKW Beauty stuff pulled out. As I've done this, I'm like, damn, I'm a little bit obsessed with her brand. More than I thought I was, to be honest. There's a lot of things in here. Like, as you start pulling it out and then you lay it all out on the table, it's like, If I didn't know any better, you'd think that I was like obsessed with Kim Kardashian or something. So I think I'm gonna start with the skin glow, because this whole like Met Gala, her entire look was designed to be wet-like. So I think the skin needs to be extra dewy, and I feel like the skin glow from Dior is probably going to be the best foundation for me to use. But I am gonna put on some of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, just so that I can have that glow from within underneath the foundation. I'm just gonna blend this out. I'm gonna go ahead and just put 2 pumps of this foundation on the back of my hand. Again, I'll have everything listed in the description box. Kind of start melting this in. Ooh, actually, this shade's starting to match me. So I am gonna do my brows, like kind of like the natural bushy brow is kind of how I've been wearing my brows. But in that picture, hers are just more kind of sharp, a little bit thinner through here, and then kind of, you know, real defined, I guess is how you would say it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows like that. And I'm using the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. And I like to kind of make sure that every hair is kind of coated with this product. Key to this is kind of letting it set down before going in with a pencil. So I kind of let that sit there for a second. Then I kind of start combing them up. But instead of combing them up like I normally would, I'm gonna comb these up, but then kind of like drag them to this, like to this side. I gotta do this because I gotta make it look like I got more brow hairs than I do. I mean, Kim Kardashian is Armenian. Armenians and Middle Easterns always have like the prettiest brows, do they not? Prettiest eyelashes, prettiest skin, prettiest brows. And, you know, I mean, us white girls gotta like fake our way through it. You know what I'm saying? The brows are the worst for me to do because I don't do brows very good. I mean, I do not do my own brows very good. Trying to follow along and try to like copy somebody else's brows. Girl, bye. I did get this pencil sent to me in PR the other day Call Me Pointed Pro Micro Tip Brow. I can't remember. It's in the shade Cafe Latte. I'll leave it in the description box. I've actually kind of enjoyed it. I think the shade is a little bit too dark, but the thing that I'm liking about it is that it makes nice, like, you get instant pigmentation, and I kind of appreciate that. I just sheeped this one out, and I kind of have a feeling that this one is probably going to be a little bit better than this one, because it's like, it seems like it kind of goes this way and then up and then down real sharp right here. Her curve is over here and not here. So I'm going to wipe this off because her curve is at the end of her eye and not in the middle. And this one on this side was in the middle. If I could get through the brows, this would be so much easier. Seriously, it's like getting through the brows is gonna be like half the freaking video. And these brows were not the best and funnest to do. I did kind of take a little bit of concealer and tried to kind of cut them out a little bit. They're a terrible job. And this is off to a great start, you guys, a great start. Oh my gosh. Based on a video, I think it's on the KKW Beauty YouTube channel. I will link both videos in the description box down below, but he actually contours first. Oh, my brows are so crooked. Oh my God, they're so crooked. Why are they so crooked? I don't know. Oh, like this one comes all the way in. Like that is going to drive me nuts. They're crooked, as all hell crooked. But when I look at them straight ahead, they don't look as crooked. Then when I look at them in the monitor, I'm like, they're crooked, honey. They're as crooked as they come. Come on, for the love of Pete and Sam Daniels. Why are they so crooked? Oh, again, if you guys want to learn any makeup tips or any kind of anything like that, this isn't the video.
2,000 years later.
I'm done with brows. I don't care anymore. I'm walking away. The brows just... they're bad. It is what it is. I'm moving on. I am moving on. Okay, so I have contour sticks here that are from KKW Beauty. He actually takes the contour stick first and kind of contours around the face, then kind of like warms it up, and then goes in with concealer. So I have this contour stick in shade 10. This is my favorite, and I'm almost out. So this is the end of it, but I have a brand new one here. Don't you worry. Looks like he kind of just goes around the face like this. This is my favorite formula. Like, you know, all jokes aside, like I love KKW Beauty's contour sticks. He uses a beauty blender to kind of blend this out and kind of create... I don't like a beauty blender because I feel like it soaks it all up. But see how it just kind of soaked it all up? Now, some people don't like to cream contour, and I am not like very good at contouring. It's not something that I do. I've started to do it more, and that's only because I did not like doing it with powder. Powder, sometimes I just am not into the powdered, but cream I just love. I love cream contour. Elongate my nose because Kim Kardashian has kind of a long, like sharp angled nose, and I need to thin mine out as much as possible. And obviously I will be putting concealer as well, so concealer will kind of blend out those harsh lines. I have shade 5, 6, and 8, but I think 5 is going to be a little tad bit too light. But he actually uses shade 5 on her. So I'm going to use 5 to kind of brighten up a little bit right here. Once you start putting concealer on and kind of brighten up the face, that's when the contour kind of starts to come to life, you know, like then you kind of know where you need to build, where you need to add. Now I'm going to take shade 6 and do this with it. Well, that was a little bit too long. I don't do this on a daily, you guys. And then he puts a little bit here and a little bit here, okay? He doesn't use a lot, which I can appreciate because I don't either, so we're good. And if I touch those brows, I am literally going to lose my shit. Well, I just completely ruined my contour on that side. Oh, shit. Like, and I just completely ruined my contour right here and right there. Oh my gosh, Tara Lynn. This is my new stick that I bought. I need to kind of bring that back because I kind of took it all away. Ugh, shit. I'm losing my voice too. I am so glad I'm not a makeup artist because then the pressure's off because I can just like do a total shitty job and you're like, girl, like she's not a makeup artist. It is what it is, you know? Hopefully I don't get ragged in the comments for not knowing what I'm doing. I just don't do this much makeup. Like this is a lot. And I never contour my nose. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Ooh. I'm just gonna take a flat, what am I talking about? I'm so nervous. Because here's the thing, like if I start messing up the eyeshadow, I got all this going on. It's not just very easy to just kind of wipe it off and start over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little bit nervous about it. I am going to go into this shade right here, which is called Miami. I'm just going to start kind of lightly kind of bringing this in. If you notice her eyeshadow look, there's no harsh lines whatsoever. It basically just seems like there's just like kind of a real smoked out light medium layer of brown eyeshadow all the way around the eye. And then they did that whole explosion of the wet look going up the eye. So I'm gonna kind of do this and lightly kind of build it as I'm going. Now I do really like the KKW Beauty Mario palette. I actually like all of her palettes, I'm gonna be honest. I like her formula. The formula is very soft, very, very easy to work with. And then once I kind of get that area good, I'm gonna kind of like fade it into the top part, just kind of have it like smoked out into it. I do kind of want to take this pencil brush, kind of softly start bringing that into the inner corner. I mean, I don't know. Is that starting to look like it? Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I don't know what I'm doing. Now, I kind of have a feeling that Armenian might be kind of a base. Maybe they use that as a base. Yeah, I'm gonna take and put Armenian down first and kind of carve out that line with that shade. I also have this from Kylie Cosmetics. This is the shade Santorini, and I kind of thought Santorini might work really good. This is a loose highlighter. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I thought maybe this might go good kind of going up the middle. If you guys could see my desk right now, you would laugh your ass off. I really do love my felt tip applicator. I'm gonna kind of dampen it with a makeup wipe. And then I'm gonna go into that gold Armenian shade and kind of start placing this on this part. Need a tiny little pencil brush. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. That Santorini, man, she is like blinding you. I know it. This is so much harder than it looks. Okay, I'm just gonna take this wispy brush. This is from Sigma. This is the Spotlight Duster, the F37. And I'm just gonna try to like wipe away this baking powder that I have like a shit ton on. Ugh, I don't do good with baking powder, you guys. Okay, so her lower lash line is much more prominent than, much more dark than the upper. So I'm going to take this pencil brush. I'm going to go into that shade first, the one that we've been using. And I'm going to start like smoking this lower lash line out. Now I'm going to take that one pencil brush. I'm going to go into that dark gray shade on the corner. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for just a second. I'm going to grab this eyeliner from Marc Jacobs. It's in the shade brown. And I'm going to put this on the waterline. I am going to take kind of a stiffer brush. Kind of blend that out. The eyeshadow's not looking too bad. It's my damn brows that are pissing me off. Like, the brows are god awful. Like, but I'm so in it now, I don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take that Marc Jacobs eyeliner and I'm going to bring that right here and right in the inner corner. I'm going to take that stiff brush and kind of blend that out. Okay, then I'm going to take that same pencil and go up on my waterline. I think I'm going to put these on. These are the House of Lashes, but they're iconic minis. And the iconic lights are spiky, but they're not near as spiky as these minis. I think these minis are going to be absolutely perfect. So I'm going to put some mascara on and I'll throw the lashes on and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I threw on the lashes and let me just say this. I forgot. I have not worn a pair of lashes in probably a month and I used to wear them almost every day. And I forgot just how damn uncomfortable they are. They are ridiculously uncomfortable. Okay, so the one thing I do want to point out is that I brought the eyeliner all the way up into the inner corner because I noticed in the picture she had black all the way up into the inner corner, and so I did do that. I'm gonna put on her brightening powder, Brighten 1. This is actually a nice powder. I do like this powder. So I'm just gonna take this brush and kind of brighten up this area a little bit. This is a nice powder. Like, I do like this powder. Next, we're going to contour a little bit with some powder, like a bronzer. So I have this contour palette from her line, and I'm gonna first kind of go in with this and then warm it up a little bit with this. So I'm gonna go into the cooler one first. Then I'm gonna go into the warm one. Grab my Charlotte Tilbury this and kind of buff this away. Kind of soften up those lines just so that everything kind of blends in together, you know? Next up, I'm gonna take a blush. So I have two of her blushes. It looked like in the photo, like when they sent over, this is what we used for the Met Gala. Kind of feel like it was this shade, which is Grace. This one is Destiny and this one is Grace. And Grace is just a little bit more nude. So I'm gonna take this shade. I think I am gonna take a little bit of the powder contour down the nose because her nose, in my opinion, was like sharp. I'm gonna mix between the cool and the warm tone in that powder contour palette and kind of just do a little bit of, see how much that made a difference, just adding a little bit of that powder. Okay, let's put some highlighter on. Now, I do have her highlighter palette that I absolutely love. I don't use it a lot because it's kind of big. But this is the highlighter palette. And for this look, I think I'm gonna go between this gold one and this light one. So I think I'll just kind of like swap back and forth between those two. With a look like this, I wanna just slowly add it. And if I need to add more, I can, but I don't want to go like in too hard, you know? I'm just kind of like adding it slowly and kind of like melting that in because, you know, she does have that wet look. Everything's looking okay except for the brows. The brows is my issue. Okie dokie. I got a shit ton of makeup on, folks. A shit ton of makeup on. Okay, let's do the lips. So I'm gonna contour the lips with nude number 1 because I have nude number 1, number 2, and number 3. I like all 3 of the lip liners in the nude section from her line. So I'm gonna contour the lip because she has bigger lips than I do. So in order for me to really make my lips pop, because I got these like little thin lips, thanks to my mama. And her lips are closed and fuller in the middle. Okay, now that I've kind of contoured the lip, now I'm gonna go in with nude number 2. I got me some lips today, you guys. Now I'm gonna take nude number 3 and come around here. Kind of make the dimension. So my favorite gloss on the planet is the Juicy. Oh, it's from Kim and Mario's collaboration. These two are right here. These are like, this is a nude one and this is more of like a peachy one. I think he used the nude one. Maybe I'll pop a little bit of the Juicy in. I don't think that looks too bad. What do you guys think? Besides the brows are bad. We already know the brows are bad, but everything else isn't bad. Am I right? I threw a little bit of curls into the hair, even though they probably started with her hair wet, but I'm assuming she has some little bit of natural curl in her hair. I don't. So I don't really want to wet mine down and kind of mess with that. I'm just going to kind of run some product through there. I have 2 products here. So I have this, I just have it in a different spray because I think I broke the sprayer. But this is the Scribbles Texture Spray Sea Salt Spray Gel. I'm gonna use this to kind of wet my hair down like this, kind of go through it a little bit. And I'm doing my hair first before I finalize my skin. I do have some products that I want to use on my skin. I don't want to mess it up and get like overspray and stuff on it. This is one of my favorite products when I am at the beach and I kind of just want that beachy wave. I do love that product. Okay, then I'm gonna take this, and the reason why I'm using this is because I don't really have like a ton of glosses to put on my hair. So this is the Briogeo Be Well Organic Cold Pressed Castor Oil, and it's thick. She's thick. So I'm just gonna kind of run it through my hair, and at least this way, I can kind of like give it a treatment as well, you know? Like if I'm gonna do this whole wet look, I am going to make sure that I do my hair some good. You know what I mean? I'm gonna now take this. This is the Kenra Silkening Gloss. I'm gonna take a pump of that and run it through. And then I'm just gonna kind of focus this on the ends. So then I'm gonna pull it down. Ow! Okay, well now I'm ripping my hair out. Ow! You were a mother. How in the hell did that happen?
5 minutes later.
So now I'm just gonna pull the rest down and repeat. And then I will go ahead and do some little bit of pin curl. It's kind of hard to do a pin curl on yourself, but I'll try it. So while I wait for those waves to kind of form, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really hard to pin curl your own hair. I did that when I was in cosmetology. I learned how to pin curl on somebody else's hair, but the way that you have to like move the hair with your fingertips and then like using the comb to kind of push the hair, it's really, really difficult to do it on yourself. Let's do the chest. To get that wet look, oh shit, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, to get the wet look on my chest, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take a couple of pumps in my hand. This one makes you shiny. She's shiny, okay? She's shiny. This is from e.l.f. This is the Power Glow Highlighter, and this is in the shade Bronze. I'm gonna put about 3 drops inside that lotion, and then I'm gonna mix it up. And then I'm gonna literally put it all over my chest. See how wet that makes your chest look? Okay, so I think it turned out really good. It was fun, something different, and normally I never wear this much makeup, so it was fun. I don't think I did too bad for not being a makeup artist. Like I gotta remind myself, you are not a makeup artist, so therefore it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it could look so much worse. And yes, my hair could look much wetter than it does. I could add way more products, but I really don't want to do that because I have to wash it out, you know what I mean? But the makeup, I think, turned out good. I love the eyeshadow look. I think the eyeshadow look turned out really pretty. With me not being a makeup artist, and this is so out of my comfort zone, I really, really had fun with this. So sound off below. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This was super fun. Don't forget, the next video I'm going to be uploading is the J.Lo. I actually uploaded Kim Kardashian's first because I had everything here. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys again for all the love that you guys show me and this channel. It means the absolute world to me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day filled with love and happiness. I will see you guys in my next video, and I love you all so much. Bye!